Whoa!
It's cool. It's cool. In 2019, I played over 50 new games for the first time, and I'm going to share with you my favorites. So stick around, because in my opinion, these are some of the best games ever. But before we get started, I'm going to grab a LaCroix. All right. That's Refresco. Let's go ahead and just get started with the first two. These are games I don't actually own, but I played them one time this year, and they left an incredibly strong first impression. So the first one of these is Clacks of Quedlinburg. This game came out in 2018, and it is just so much fun. I love pretty much everything about it. It's basically this game where you are all trying to brew the best potion for some festival. You're trying to get all these ingredients and adding them to your bag. This game is just fun. There was no stressors. It was just always a good time. It continuously exciting, and yeah, I'm just convinced by it. It's just everything about it's good. The next game is Gaia Project. This game is huge, heavy, intense. It took us an hour to set up and learn for the first time, and then we didn't finish until 4 to 5 hours after that. So it's this really long game, really intense, but it is so dense with just rich decisions, and I loved every minute of it. This game is the first one on the list that I have. I own this one. Ice Cool. It's so cute. This is a game where you are all penguins in high school trying to sneak around the halls to collect some fish, because fish is freaking tasty if you're a penguin. And yeah, it's super fun, and it's super simple. You just flick your penguin, trying to get through little doorways in this awesome map. Ice Cool, best family game. It was full of wonderful memories, and I don't think I'll ever forget them. It is full of huge ups and huge downs, and that is exactly why it's so exciting and convincing. Every time that something good or bad happens in this game, it's so funny. So that's why this game is my number 17 that I played in 2019. Number 16 on my 19 games list of 2019 is Viticulture. Ugh. Viticulture is lovely. It's just one of the most beautiful little games I've ever played. I love the theme. We're all just basically making wine and selling it, and it is just kind of nice. I personally really love it. I think the theme is super strong and super new. It basically provides you with many different paths to victory. You could focus on getting just tons of grapes, or you could focus on bringing visitors through your vineyard and trying to get points that way. Every game I played of it's like, oh, that's really cool. It's really good. So that's my number. What? I skipped another game? Scratch that. This one is my number 15, and it is after the next one. Number 16 is Dorado. It is a blast. It's a little racing game. Basically, it's a deck building game where you're traversing through the jungle and trying to get to the treasure before the other players can reach it, because you want to get the treasure. This is a great game because it's super easy to just pull out and play it, and it's not super long. It's not super complicated. It's a great game to show people. It's a wonderful example of why games can be so fun. Dorado, the quest for Dorado. Dorado, the quest for. The next game on the list, I left it downstairs, so we're gonna have to go get it. So let's just go. Let's freaking go. And then there's a special surprise game that I'll show you while we're down there. All right. All right, where's this game? We're here. We got the game. We got it. The game is Flamme Rouge. This is an incredible game. There's nothing wrong with it, I think. This is a bike racing game. You probably can tell. It's just a ton of fun. Basically, you play your cards to decide how fast you want to go. And obviously, you just play your fastest card and you're gonna win. Wrong, because if you are going too fast, you're gonna get exhausted. You're gonna take a bunch of trash cards in your deck and you're just gonna have a bad time. But if you are right, like a little bit behind somebody else, you gotta freaking do that Mario Kart thing. It's always exciting every time we've played it, and it's super easy to teach new people. This game demonstrates the magic of games in a way that's super easy to understand and go, wow, that was such a good time. So Flamme Rouge is one of these favorite games of the year. So here's the deal. This game that I'm gonna show you next it's a computer game. It's not a board game. I know. But, hear me out. It's Slay the Spire. It's basically a roguelike game, which means you're going in a dungeon and you go and you're getting stronger and stronger, and then if you die, it's all over and you're trying to get as far as you can, hopefully beat the game. This is why I'm putting it on my 19 board games list, because it is a deck building game. Just like El Dorado, just like whatever other games, you have your starting deck and you're doing normal cool stuff, whatever, and then you're over the course of the game, you're upgrading your cards, you're getting new cards, you're getting stronger, and yeah, so it's a card game, except you're just on a computer, and that's okay. I think that it's one of my favorite deck building games ever, and it gives you so much flexibility to create and like design the way that your character plays in ways that no other game has done for me. So that was my special secret surprise for you. My surprise was that I'm a sham, and this is not a board game, and I'm sorry, but it was so good that I had to tell you about it. I originally intended for this entire list to be one video, but it was way too long, so I split it up into 3 parts, which will each come out a week after the other. So make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss the future parts of this list. But until then, we got a great video for you right here. You're gonna love it. I love all these games, and I hope that you either also love them or are excited to try them someday. Let me know in the comments what you think so far. Yeah, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you soon.